Hey guys, today we're going to talk about light and how this light refers directly to yourself, to myself, and our relationship with Jesus. So, we have this light bulb that is glowing ever so brightly, and to allow this light to glow ever so brightly, it's got to have a source of power. And so we plug it in. It's electricity is that source of power. So how this represents us in this whole scenario, we have the source of power is God. He is the source of all life. He is the source of all power. He sustains it. He made it. And we are this light bulb. We are the ones that shine because of him. Matthew 5:14, he states, "You are the light of the world. We're like a city set on a hill, so the light can shine in all to see." And then another time God talks about light in the Bible is in John, 3:16, right? Like, for God so loved the world that he gave his only son. But if you read further in verse 19, it tells us that the light of the world has come the light of the world has come into the world. So Jesus being that source, and we are this light bulb, we know that we have a mission, right? We represent who he is through this light. So we have options in this world. If we can stay plugged into the source, we can represent God through that. But often we'll do this, right? We'll cover it. Why do we cover it? Maybe because of pride, maybe because of fear, maybe because of a variety of things. We're scared to just let people see our light. So when we do that, the light can't shine and be seen as far as it needs to be. So when we uncover it, look how great that light is. Guys, so bear with me a couple more minutes because I've got a couple scriptures I think that will really encourage us today. The first one is Galatians 2:20. "I have been crucified with Christ. It is no longer I who live, but Christ who lives in me. In the life I now live in the flesh, I live by faith in the Son of God, who loved me and he gave himself up for me." So how, as a Christian, can Christ live in us? How do we be the light? So first off, Christ lives in us through the agency of the Holy Spirit, right? God gave us his Spirit to live in us, to give us that power and that source to be the light. So we can be the light. We show we're the light through our actions, by loving, caring for other people in this world, just like Jesus did while he was on the earth, right? Because in John 3:19, Jesus tells us that light has come into the world. So how was Jesus this light? First off, it was by his Father, who is God, through the love that he showed to others. So today, I want to encourage you guys that since Jesus has won that victory for us, right? Like he died on the cross, he was buried, and he rose again. He defeated death. So that victory is won. So we could have the Holy Spirit live in us and give us that power and that ability to be the light. Say it this way, Romans 8:37. "No, in all these things we are more than conquerors through him who loved us." So today, guys, I want to encourage you to go out to be conquerors, to be more than a conqueror, to let your light shine. Don't put a cover on it. Don't let the world define how we spread this light, but just let God give us that ability and that strength to be the light. Love you guys.